This is Indy Kalu from In the Trenches on Sports Talk 790. When I talk sports, I bring the pain with the BTP guys.
Hey folks, Mitchell Brock of Bring the Pain Sports, and we're still coming to you live from Super Bowl 56 here at Radio Row at the LA Convention Center, and we're back. The great sports Morpheus, Richard Walker, and the crew. We are here now with Mr. Lorenzo Alexander. What's up, brother?
I'm doing good. I'm actually feeling a little sick right now. Now, it's not COVID. It's this ugly old helmet that's sitting in front of me right here. I can't figure it. And I'm legit. You know, I played for Washington for about 7 years, so I can't stand Dallas or any of their fans. No, it's all fun and games, though.
Hey, that's what we do. Bring the pain. This is what we're going to mess with you then, though. I'm a Cowboys fan. He's a Cowboys fan.
Man.
But we can't stand Cowboy fans.
Oh, okay. All right.
Cowboys fans,
Yeah.
we can't stand I feel your pain because we know that they're the most annoying individuals. Let me dig a little deeper in that. There's Cowboys fans,
Right.
us.
Okay. All right.
And they're Cowboy affiliates.
Right. Yeah. That.
People who they buy a Tony Romo jersey when they go 10-2.
Yep.
And they burn that jersey.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe that's who I deal with. Affiliates. That's who I deal with most of. Yeah. Oh, okay. I've never heard it explained like that. I appreciate that.
We have a lot of affiliates. We know we're infested.
All right.
Like bed bugs. We know
Yep. Okay. All right. I'll ask him next time. Are you affiliate or are you a fan?
There you go.
Yeah. All right.
So let's talk about some of those battles, man, with the Cowboys. Give me some of your memories about playing against them, or just the rivalry in general.
The first
legendary rivalry.
Yeah,
in the NFL.
yeah. It's one of them. You know, it's definitely gonna be a physical game, especially when I played. You know, back in the 06, 07 to 2012, just a lot physical. And the first thing when you mentioned like the battles, I remember Leonard Davis, right?
Ooh.
So I was, and then who was the center? Not Gerard, was it Gerard? Was the center?
Gerard. Yeah.
Okay, so those two cats, and so I know I don't look like it, but I used to be a D tackle.
Right.
So I was about 300, but when I played them, maybe like 275, 295, and have to take on a double team as a one technique versus those cats.
Man.
I don't care what
fair.
type of hands and leverage and technique that you had, you was going to go back. I remember getting hit by those guys, holding great technique, and then I look up, I'm like 5 yards off the ball, and you could just see just cleat marks in the grass. Man, this is ridiculous. So that's the thing that I remember probably the most playing against them. Obviously, I had success, some Thanksgiving games. That was also fun. RG3's rookie year when we went down to Dallas and beat Dallas in Dallas, which was really fun in Jerry's World. Enjoyed that. I was out there balling out, had on my yellow cleats. Man, they made me take them off because I was balling so much.
That's right.
That's before you could really show out with your cleat games.
Right. Everybody
same cleats, yeah. So I was always on the fringe, and so you knew if they made you take them off, you was making some plays out there. So those are probably the top two moments that I had in Dallas. I've played Dallas a couple other times, like in Buffalo Thanksgiving game as well, which was cool too. But Dallas is always fun to play. Obviously I give the fans a hard time, but the banner coming out in Jerry's World, that's like the coolest thing. In between the fans, like the barrier they have.
Right.
Yeah, so facilities-wise, I mean, he does it right. And so I've always had fond memories, especially because I've won most of the times I went in.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask you about the new branding, because I guess I'm going to just say the name. You guys are always going to be Washington Redskins.
Oh yeah, you talking about Commanders?
Right, the Commanders.
Yeah, I'm not.
What are your thoughts?
I'm not 100% sold on it. And I was one of the few guys that was a part of it. I actually liked Red Wolves, Red Tails a little bit better.
I think would have
They had some historic connection to it, right? The Pilots, Black Pilots, being one of the most successful teams ever, right, in the U.S. It's a team atmosphere. Commanders, it seems like a bunch of individuals, right, have to come together. Commando, more kid. Somebody was telling me more like a movie like Little Giants, right? That's what my initial impressions of it is.
My initial thought was, when I saw it, I thought it was one of those creative teams on Madden.
Right, yeah, something like that. But hopefully, with Ron Rivera at the helm right now, Jason Wright over there, right? Yeah. If they can build a winner, then everybody's going to love the name, right? Winning cures all, and
that's true.
Dallas is always going to make fun of it, right? But if you can get out there, have a good organization, get away from all this mess that's been going on, really that's come to light the last couple of years, and really start winning games, people will forget about that, enjoy the winning, and really will adopt the name as this new generation, kind of redefines who the Washington football team is now.
Now, I don't want to look at him, but Like every time we had one of his guests on, the closer he get to the table, I know it's time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Don't make eye contact.
Right.
No, but seriously, before we let you go, let's talk about what's really important.
Yeah.
We all love football. But
Right.
football's really
At the end of the day,
important.
using your leverage, obviously the platform of the NFL is really cool to partner with these groups. Black Women's Health Initiative,
Yes.
Imperative is something that is obviously really close to all of us. Having a black mom, married to a black woman as well, to a community that, historically doesn't have access to health care, right? And so we're trying to provide them resources, support, so they can get health screenings, be empowered by knowing what's going on with their bodies, right? So they can continue to serving us, sacrificing, right?
Right.
But they have to put themselves first and knowing what's going on with their bodies. That empowers them and gives them ability to have an action plan if they may be diagnosed with breast cancer or something else of that sort.
My mom survived.
Right.
So
Yep.
D'Angelo yesterday.
Yeah.
My fiance is a 4-year survivor.
Exactly. And so if we can get ahead of it, right? Be informed, and so we can wrap our arms around them as they go through those challenges.
Right.
It increases their chances, right, of still being here and still continue to do what they're doing in our families. And so I want to encourage people to go to bwhi.org to get more information, resources, and also check out the 23rd annual gospel celebration that's going on Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern on Bounce TV.
That D'Angelo wouldn't tell us about?
Oh yeah, Bounce TV.
All right, well, Lorenzo, we appreciate it. But hey, that's why I didn't recognize you. I'm like, I know the face, but
Yeah. Not when I was in my Washington days. So it's the end of my career I became a linebacker.
All right, well, we definitely appreciate the time. This is Mitchell Brock of Bring the Pain Sports. We'll take a brief break and we'll be right back.